Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. As the panel make their way to their seats, let me just say it's a real pleasure to be here today and to see such a lovely full room for the conversation that you're about to hear. My name is Jake Humphrey. I am the host and founder of High Performance, a podcast that's been using... Absolutely. Let me come to you first. Please explain to us why you think it's so important that at London Tech Week of all places, we're sitting here having a conversation about homelessness.
Thank you, Jake, and good morning, everyone. I think that that video sums up pretty much everything I was going to say. But I think, as you pointed out at the beginning, this is an unusual conversation at London Tech Week. I'm not sure how many of you here have been exposed to homelessness at London Tech Week before or in any of your tech conferences you've been to. So the very fact we're sat here talking about homelessness at London Tech Week, I think, is a really good thing. I started Homewards 3 years ago now. It's a 5-year project, and we're getting towards the meaty end of what we're trying to achieve. And it's about building a model that shows that homelessness is preventable and that it isn't inevitable, as a lot of people have believed in the past. And the sector has been battling homelessness and managing it for many, many years. And Linda and others can speak about their experiences better than I can. And I think Homewards has come along at a time when the sector needed more hope and belief and a fresh pair of eyes and thinking as to how can we actually prevent homelessness rather than manage the problem. And so many people interact with data on a day-to-day basis. So many of your customers, your clients, will be using data through banking apps, through their phones, that I'm not sure you realize how much that data can be used to predict and see problems with potential homelessness before they actually arise. And that's why I think today is so important that we get that conversation started.
Excellent. Linda, let me come to you. Through Bloomberg Associates, you're doing a lot of work. I mean, I made the mistake of asking you what you're doing the next few days, and it was like a different city and a different mayor over the next few days, which is not unusual for you, because your final message to people in here?
I think, to remind everyone that some of the figures that we saw at the beginning of the video, so 430,000 people experiencing homelessness in the UK. That's 4 times the size of Wembley Stadium. And my point to that is about homelessness is not inevitable. It is entirely preventable. It is predictable. You guys in this room, the tech world, is a huge part of the puzzle that's not been there before. And that's not because, well, there's lots of reasons. We haven't had the tech at the level you're at now before, but also we have not plugged in the private sector and any kind of tech and data into this equation before. Homelessness is seen as a gritty, difficult topic that's very hard to get through. And not many people understand it holistically because it is very different in all parts of the country. The pilot locations we're doing it in, what's causing homelessness in Aberdeen is not what's causing homelessness in Bournemouth. What's happening in Northern Ireland is not what's happening in Sheffield. I mean, they're very different. But there are threads through all of that as to why people become homeless. And if we can get to these people earlier, we stand a much better chance of allowing them to stay in their homes, their jobs, their communities, and their families being together, than if we let them go beyond that. And prevention is better than the cure. You guys have got those answers, and you'll be able to see those touch points much earlier to be able to see when someone's at stress, someone's going through difficulty, and highlighting them at an earlier stage saves such difficulty, trauma, and pain for everyone involved who are trying to not become homeless, but also those in the sector who have been desperately trying to manage this problem for many, many years. So please come and see the Homewards Data Lab. Please work with the 25 organisations that are already there. Many of you will not realise the potential you actually have to fix and help in this regard. So if nothing else, I hope what we've talked about today leaves you with a thought to go in and see what your organisation can do to help.
Very well said. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for His Royal Highness Prince William and our panel talking Homewards. Thank you very much.
Thank Thank you so much to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales.
Spotting, attacking, mounting risks earlier, based on analysis of previous triggers, and silence report.
This is predominantly NatWest customers.
Yes, so this entire map is all NatWest. About 5.4 million.
roughly how many people are involved in NatWest? Exactly. Customers. I mean, roughly.
Like what yeah. Just looking at million, and in England just 1 million sectors, and then Wales is just under 300,000. Specific use cases for individuals. Yeah, we're really happy with that.
That will only get better and more concise and focused.
So we launched about a year ago, so it's still very young in Scotland for the first 6 months, and we launched on TV Live, and that's it.
What would you like for the platform to build?
I think
What's missing? Would you like to get around the world?
we always get quite a positive reaction to it, so it's hard to kind of like force, but I guess ensuring that it's kept up to date and potential collaboration with the public sector to build more contextual information. I think that's really key when we speak to public sector organisations. They think of financial data. Again, we're really happy with NatWest, so if there's a way to get more specific contextual data from maybe like the HMRC, that would be really useful.
I think also knowing what to do with the data afterwards. You guys can present it very well, and then what do you do with that data?
Yeah, so I myself it's supposed to be somewhat data literate, I would say. It's been a nice challenge, but it's also made me see all the different ways that like, we've managed to work together with big corporates, the school charities, the local houses as well. It's been amazing to see.
So how's they plugged into the data?
So we're not plugged in terms of the data itself. We're I guess a partner in respect of
cajoling,
yeah.
using.
Yeah, we should be
Some of your data would be very interesting.
yeah, so we're the biggest funder. We don't do any but yeah,
Because again, mapping out where some of your support is going, where it's effectively working very well, it's also important to get some money. Because what we want them to do is work out which areas have got strong support systems around those important areas, which don't, which where the gaps are is really easy. Because some places manage homelessness much better than others. We need to know where those gaps are. Okay, well, thank you. It's really good.
Thank you, guys. Okay. Introduce
It's
Rima works in digital, so deeply embedded in 6 of our places, trying to join up the data there. So you're going to be straight after this,
Yes.
right?
Oh, you Rima, fantastic.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you something we're working on.
Yep.
It's very exciting. Linked to their children's in reality. Because as you know, one of the optimal places to do that is in children's social media. And there are places around 5 to 7 times more likely to be homeless. And if you touch this children's social media once, so you'll be very optimal place to give them some services. But in the children's social care system, there are two missing some influence safety and also happens to homelessness. We have to go to systems and say, please help me and there's a business here in bigger business that they don't want to homeless. So we try to make it secret using technology. So it's going to everything we're going to do something like this. We click on it for every and
This afternoon, just get them on the bed.
Are they receptive? Is this something new though, that I'm sure about? Something they just need a reassurance. There's a real rounded opinion.
These guys are also getting
Oh, you could, they need a bit of help. They do use help. But I think the complexities up there are, so they just need a bit more support. So.
Right, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.